I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. Local health officials are providing details about a statewide scheduling system for COVID-19 vaccinations for Flagler County residents. John Arking reports.
Last week, the state of Florida announced a statewide pre-registration system to schedule COVID-19 vaccine appointments for individuals 65 and older and frontline healthcare workers. Florida Department of Health Flagler Health Officer Bob Snyder says the county has approximately 36,000 residents over the age of 65, and the health department staff will now be trained on the new system called ShareCare.
For Flagler County residents, you can either register online at myvaccine.fl.gov or call 1-866-201-1541. That is the 800 number specific for Flagler County residents to make an appointment for vaccines, or go online at myvaccine.fl.gov. Let's all get vaccinated.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Ark.
3 men are arrested after shots are fired in Palm Coast's K-section. Deputies were called to Kalamazoo Trail Thursday night after a silver Ford Fusion was seen fleeing the area. Sheriff Rick Staley says that vehicle was pulled over a short time later when 18-year-old Jamie Bennett, 25-year-old Paul Pajot, and 21-year-old Randy Alexandre were arrested and charged with shooting a missile into a dwelling.
It appears this drive-by shooting was a planned attack on an individual that lives at the residence in the K-section for retaliation. This was a premeditated event, as one of the shooters came from Miami and one from Orlando. What they didn't know was crime stops in Flagler County, unlike maybe where they came from. So they are now in the Green Roof Inn where they belong under no bond.
Deputies say they confiscated 3 guns from the vehicle and sent 2 16-year-olds home with their parents. No one was injured in the shots fired incident, but a vehicle and a home did sustain damage. A Bunnell man who's no stranger to prison could be heading back there as a habitual offender. Flagler County deputies arrested 22-year-old John Mercurio last week on charges of burglary and theft after they say he cut a fence to gain access to a home on County Road 305 in Bunnell earlier this month. Sheriff Rick Staley.
Deputies and detectives arrested an 8-time felon for another burglary. He's in the Green Roof Inn, but it's time that the court system send him away to prison because he obviously is not learning his lesson being free in society.
Mercurio is being held on $51,000 bond. You may notice a change in your water if you live in Palm Coast. Karen Johnson has the details.
Beginning on Wednesday, February 3rd through the 23rd, the City of Palm Coast Utility Department will temporarily change the disinfection process for the Palm Coast drinking water supply. During this time, the city will disinfect the water with free chlorine rather than combine chlorine and ammonia. Peter Roussel is the Utility Systems Manager with the City of Palm Coast.
Where we only use free chlorine. So we're not using any ammonia whatsoever during this time. And it really doesn't pose any kind of a risk to our customers. The water is safe to drink and customers can use the water as normal.
This change will also affect residents and customers of Marineland and Flagler County Utilities who reside in Painters Hill and Beverly Beach. The maintenance program, which is a normal procedure for water systems, is supported by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection and will include daily testing to monitor water quality and measure the effectiveness of the program. Roussel says during this period, customers may experience a slight increase in the taste and odor of chlorine. Customers on dialysis are advised to contact their doctor to obtain the appropriate steps to accommodate the change in water disinfection. Customers who have fish tanks or aquatic species are advised to contact a professional to also avoid any problems with chlorine. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
What's it like to get the COVID vaccine?
Gretchen Smith with the Flagler County Health Department is also the host of Health Matters here on WNZF. She said that local legend Thea Mathan told her that her first appointment was canceled.
And they called me and rescheduled me for January 20th, and my husband and I both went in and got our shots, and I could not believe it. She was done, and she was trying to find a place to put the Band-Aid. I didn't feel a thing.
Nathan said that she had no reaction to her first dose.
My body did not react to this shot at all. I barely had a pain in the spot where she gave me this injection.
Nathan said that her second dose of the Moderna vaccine is scheduled for February 22nd. You can hear Flagler Health Matters every Saturday morning at 11:30 here on WNZF. Tomorrow, why did Nathan get her first dose of COVID vaccine rescheduled? From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.